Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Data Structures and Algorithm in Python course. And today we'll be solving an interesting problem on queue. Let's see what is the problem. You will be given an integer k and a queue of integers. You need to reverse the order of first k element of the queue, leaving the other elements in the same relative order. What is mean? Let's say you'll be given an input. So 5 is the length of the queue. Okay. Then there is another integer k equals to 3 here, right? So this is the elements of the queue. But so what do you have to do? So 3 means you have to reverse the order of first 3 element here. Okay. So when you reverse the first 3 element, what will be the order? First 3, 2, 1 will be there, right? Then the remaining element 4, 5, 4, 5 will be as it is. Now let's take another example. Let's take if k equals to 4. So what will happen? So we have to reverse the order of 4 element, right? So what will be the order? What order will be? It will be completely reversed. The key will be completely reversed. Now how to do that? How to do that? So let's understand. So let's say you are given an queue. Okay. So 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Okay. And you are given an integer k equals to, let's say, 3. Now what you have to do? We'll be returning another queue here. So you have to return, let's say, another queue. Okay. Where first k element will be in reverse order. So first will be 3, then it will be 2, then it will be 1, then it will be 4, then it will be 5. Now let's see how we can do that. So to do this, we'll be using stack. How? Let's say there are 5 elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And k equals to 3. Let's put it in the queue. Okay. Done. Okay. Now k equals to 3. Now we'll take a stack. Okay. Then what is the next thing? We'll pop pop the item one by one. Right? From the queue. We'll pop the item one by one from the queue and put it here. First we'll pop 1, put it here. Then we'll pop 2, put it here. Then we'll pop 3, put it here. That's it. We'll be stop. Why? Because k is 3. We have to deal with this many elements. K number of elements. Okay. First k number of elements. Then what will be the stack look like? Stack look like 3 to 1. And how the queue will be looking like? The queue will be containing 4 and 5. Right? Because 1, 2, 3 are removed. Then what we'll do? Now we'll pop the item one by one from the stack and put it here. Okay. 3 is put it here. Then we'll remove 2 and we'll put it here. Then we'll remove 1, then we'll put it here. Okay. This is done. But this is not our expected result. Right? So 4, 5 is there, 3, 2, 1 is there. But we are near to that. What do you have to do? We expect. So if we reverse this thing, 3 will be come in the front, right? But here 3 is there, right? So to make this 3 in the front, what do you have to do? We have to again pop the element from the queue and place it here one by one. So if we remove 4 from here and pop it at last, okay, that is done. Then next thing will be again remove 5 from here and place it here. Now that's it. This is the result. So if we reverse first k element, that will be 3, 2, 1, right? Then 4, 5 will be as it is. The order will be remain constant, right? So that's how. So there are 3 steps. First we'll be taking a stack. Then first k number of element. So we'll be running a for loop, and for loop will be running from 0 to k minus 1, right? So k number of element will be pushing in the stack, right? This is our first step. Then second step, what we do in second step? So whatever element in the stack will be again append this in the queue. So we'll run again. So or for loop or while loop, like while stack is not empty, right? While stack is not empty, then what we'll do? We'll pop items one by one. We'll pop items one by one from the stack and append in the queue. Append in the queue. That is the next operation. Okay. When this is done, then what you have to do? Whatever elements. So if the length is 5, if the length of the queue is 5 and k is 3, then how many elements at last we have to pop and then again append? That is basically 5 minus 3, right? That means length of the queue minus k, right? So for that, we'll be running another for loop. For loop will be ranging from 0 to 0 to n minus this k, right? N minus k, this many times. And then what we'll do? We'll append the item whatever we have removed from the queue. So pop left, right? So this is the operation. Why we are taking this stack? Why we are taking this stack? Because whenever we have to reverse the element, we'll use stack, right? Let's see how you can solve this. So first we'll be taking a stack st equals to, we're taking a space here, right? That is the funda. So stack, then what we'll do? We'll place all the k element, k number of element in the stack, right? So for I in range k, what we'll do is t dot append q dot uh, pop left, right? Okay, this is done. Then what is the next thing? Next thing, we have to empty the stack, right? So while stack, then what we'll do? Q dot append this st dot pop, right? So whichever element present in the stack will be appending in the queue one by one. Then at last, what we'll do? The remaining element we have to remove from the queue and again append in the back, right? So for I in range will be from length of this queue minus k, right? Then what we'll do? Q dot append q dot pop left. We'll be removing the element one by one. Then we'll be again put it here, and at last we'll be return q here, right? So this is the code. First we'll take a stack, then the key number of element will be putting in the stack. Then what we'll do again, we'll be putting the element from the stack to queue. Then k, so n minus k number of element will be removing from the start and again put in the back. So that is the whole code. Let's run this. Let's see. Yeah, this is passed. Let's try to submit this. Yeah, see, yeah, you can see this is passed, right? This is submitted. So I hope now you have understood the problem. So that's it for today. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.